Yo, today I've got a review of the new Lupe Fiasco album, Drill Music in Zion. Lupe, in my opinion, is one of the best rappers of all time, and I've been a big fan of his work. Droga's Wave is pretty solid, and Tetsuo in Youth is one of the most complex albums that I can think of at the top of my head. Like, genuinely, it's really complex. All I can say is Lupe is a really smart guy, like, genuinely. So I was excited going into this to see what he has to offer here, of course. Drill Music in Zion is one of his most laid-back albums, I would say. It's not really too flashy. It's not really outgoing with the production, I would say, but it is pretty smooth. The album is very straight to the point to say. Lupe comes here with a very clear purpose and knows what ideas and thoughts he would want to put into this project, and just kind of, dive straight into it. There is pretty much no filler here. I feel like every track is necessary to the album, and it's a great listen as a project, which I feel like a lot of newer artists don't really know how to do that. But they can make a good song, but don't really understand how to make a good project. Now, of course, that will come with more experience and making more albums, but yeah, I feel like a lot of newer artists struggle. I like that I can listen to this project in one sitting and enjoy it all. It feels connected and with no filler. It's just pure music. With 40 minutes long and 10 tracks, it is very easy to sit down and listen to this as a whole project. And this isn't really an album that you need full focus on, like to pick up on the themes and everything. Of course, you need some attention. But the music is pretty laid back, which helps you focus on what Lupe is saying. And I mean, as always, Lupe's lyricism here is top notch. The songs on Drill Music in Zion can actually hold their own. Like, they can hold their own ground. There's not really a song that I would say is bad, and this is definitely Lupe's most accessible album sound wise, at least that I have heard, but I don't really see an issue with that. There's a bit of singing here which I think is pulled off great, and I love those tracks. For example, Precious Things is one of my favorites from the record. The chorus is great. I don't know the woman that's singing, but hey, you killed that shit, keep going. I love the subject matter on here. Lupe has always been great at having good subject matters for his project, and this is no exception. Even from the first track you can pick up that it's sort of a message to the youth and kind of criticizing the culture, which we are starting to see more of. I feel like The Heart Part 5 was pretty much that, and Kendrick did it well, and Lupe does it well with this project as well. He's very straight to the point and doesn't waste any time. He conveys his thoughts very well, as always. Lyrics wise, my favorite track is probably the outro on FAUX, on Phonem. Look man, I don't know how to pronounce it. Which, lyrics aside, is also a pretty good track. The first verse, if you can really call it a verse, I guess it's a verse. But yeah, that verse is very impactful, and I describe it as cool, to be honest. Like, genuinely, it's just cool as fuck. I like how it's literally just two lines, then he lets the instrumental play out after saying that's it, that's the verse, and that is the verse, that's the end of the verse. That's fire to me. That's really cool.
Rappers die too much. That's it, that's the verse.
And the Spotify bar later on that track, god damn man, oh my god.
What's the difference between a posthumous album and a life insurance policy? Spotify. $1's worth what $1 buy, go monetize.
The whole track, I feel like, is a great outro to the album with some of the most impactful lyrics on it. The album starts off with a spoken word intro. The Lion's Den kind of gives you a general idea of what the album is going to be about, which I like. I always like when the intro lets me know, this is what you're in for, this is what you should be expecting. And this intro does that pretty well. It's the only track that isn't really a song, it's more just kind of spoken word, but okay, I'll let it pass, it serves its purpose. There isn't one bad song, in my opinion, on this project. I can say I don't like the straightforward just rapping tracks as much as the songs that have more of a better song structure and have more singing melodies and choruses in them. But even those tracks who are straight like boom bap rap, old school, even those songs are decent and have likable qualities in them. I would say the weakest track is AUTOBOTO. I don't know, man, I relax with the names, dog. Which was a single to this project, and I feel like that's fitting. It's the most commercial out of any track on here. I don't exactly like the chorus, and I don't think the beat really gives him much to do. It's just kind of bad, but I can't see why someone else would like it, so I'm not hating. And this is truly a display of how smart, witty, and talented Lupe is. On Twitter, he came out saying he didn't really even write this album, just kind of spoke it into existence, which is crazy. It's pretty much freestyle. And it only took him 2 days. The only breaks he took were while sleeping and eating. Like, goddamn, bro, take some time, man. It's fine. You don't gotta. I guess he was just inspired. But nope, he did all of this in his living room and on a $100 USB mic. Come on, man. It just sort of shows how many ideas Lupe has, and he can make something come from virtually nothing. It sounds almost comforting, I would say. I'd even go as far as to say I would recommend it to someone who doesn't listen to hip-hop and doesn't know where to start but wants to. It's very welcoming, it's pretty accessible, and it still has great qualities. It also has great replay value, might I add. I found myself going back to quite a few of these songs. I feel like Lupe Fiasco here has really hit the nail on the head with this project in terms of what he was trying to achieve. Hey, before we get into my favorite tracks though, like and subscribe. To get into my favorite songs, I'd have to start with Precious Things. It's really the chorus that carries this song, but it sounds great. I've been replaying the track a lot, so it's shown to have replay value for me.
All these things
Then I would say KIOSKI. I like how the song sort of builds up with that intro and the vocal effect on Lupe's voice. And Lupe is actually saying some stuff on here which is worth paying attention to, just like the rest of this album.
I'm only saying this because I really care.
NAOMI, I think that's how you say it. Again, I'm struggling with the names here, dog. NAOMI is another track that shows off the great rapping of Lupe, and also one of my favorites. I know I said I didn't quite like the boom bap, straight rap, old school songs, but this is one of those tracks that I did enjoy.
Stay away from rebels worshiping the devil like jazz, where heaven loses a job.
And lastly, the outro on Phone Them. That's how I'm gonna be saying it. I don't care. Get off my...
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care.
I already explained what I like about this track. It's just a great closer with some really dope bars.
Rappers die too much. That's it, that's the verse.
But yeah, Lupe manages to deliver once again and keeps building his legacy with drill music and Zion. It's more stripped back and straight to the point compared to his previous projects, but that only helps his thoughts and ideas shine more. That's why I'm gonna have to give this project an 8 out of 10. Just genuinely an album that I really did enjoy. But yeah, that's gonna be my review of the album. Tell me what you guys thought. If you liked it, tell me why. If you didn't, also tell me why. I'm looking to hear you guys' opinions. Make sure you like and subscribe. That would push my video and my channel into the YouTube algorithm and would mean a lot to me. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.